My name is Chinemezi Iwo, and I want to talk about my CASOR photo experience. I knew I was going to be a member of CASOR immediately I gained admission into photo, but I became more committed after I met Obona Chinaza. Fruitful generation is an amazing generation. Amazing indeed. I can clearly remember that we came with so much love and enthusiasm for the kingdom, and that ensured that every one of us was involved from our first year till our final year. And even till date, we are still expressing that love and that is enthusiasm, of course, expressing our limitless opportunities in Christ. Being a CASOR photo student made you a special student. So you had to just provide leadership. You had to just conduct yourself with dignity and decency in all ramifications. I clearly enjoyed and benefited from the fellowship. I clearly enjoyed and benefited a lot of friendship from CASOR photo. And these are friendships that will last for a lifetime. So yeah, I clearly remember a semester team, God of Evidence, working in the Miraculous. I was in my second year then, second semester, and Ibokwe Victor was the president. Also, I remember a clearly taught issue, and when Ifoma Jibo was Bible study secretary, the topic was dealing with the little foxes. Up to today, we still talk about those periods, and we still talk about the lessons learned then and how they're applicable even in our lives today. Fortunately, we had people like Iwo Stanley and the likes who were doing exceptionally well academically and even in spirit. So you could just look at them and you had direction already to balance up things. So if I were to go back as a student of photo, I would still be deeply involved in CASOR because the benefits are just so enormous, not just on the spiritual scale, but on all ramifications. You become a better person, you become a better individual. In fact, most of the relationships I've had that are yielding significant results were born out of my engagement in CASOR. So till date, I still have CASOR photo friends who are in faith with me, and from time to time we check up on each other, review how far we are going spiritually, encourage each other, and of course, even now we are out in the corporate world looking for opportunities and privileges. We are still here encouraging one another in the Lord.
Hello everyone, my name is Precious Esonu. Okay, I graduated in 2019. CASOR has been a family, home away from home. So I love service days. I love Bible study days. And I also love, most importantly, SPC rehearsals. Like SPC rehearsals were really awesome. I can't say less about SPC. SPC, God bless you. So just keep the fire burning. We are out here, and by God's grace, we're still loving Christ, still building and working to the final goal. So I love you all. God bless CASOR Photo. God bless you, and see you all soon. Maybe very soon.
Okay, I joined CASOR. That was when I came to pay my acceptance fee. I came to pay my acceptance fee through Senior Ambassador Favor and Senior Ambassador Amos. Yeah, we met at the Microfinance Bank that day, and after helping me out that day, they invited me to fellowship. So when I resumed campus, I joined CASOR, and that is it. Yeah, CASOR really helped me balance my academic life, I must say. Apart from the friends I made in photo, one other force that propelled me to success is CASOR Photo. CASOR has it all. CASOR has people who are firing hot for God. CASOR had people who are or who were or who are still firing in their academics. Seriously, it was a full total package in CASOR. So CASOR really helped me balance my academic life. And moreover, we always told that it is an error to fail. So of course, we would want to fail in such an environment. So and secondly, a CASOR team I still remember is this. I even still have it at home. This year's program. This was from 2014. It's Divine Encounter. My love for CASOR would not just let me throw this away. I still have it. It's still very neat. I pamper it so much. That is how much I love CASOR. If I'm to go back to CASOR, what would I do differently? one thing I'll do differently if I'm given an opportunity to go back to CASOR is to see every opportunity to serve as an opportunity for self-development. It was something I missed in my year one, because from my year one I was given an opportunity to serve as the sisters treasurer, but then I hadn't discovered that. But thank God, in my final year, when I was still given an opportunity again to become the generation coordinator, oh my God, the assistant coordinator, I went all out, because then I understood the importance of service. So if I'm given an opportunity to serve, I would do it better. After CASOR, I've been keeping the faith, because the food we were fed in CASOR, it's so filling that it will take everyone who was really into CASOR to take on a lifetime to exhaust the food that we ate in CASOR. Seriously, CASOR really laid a good foundation for me, and I thank God for that, and I'm still keeping up with the faith.
Actually, joining CASOR was a decision I made right from home. I decided on my own as a Levite to join CASOR immediately I get admitted into any school or any university. My generation in Futo, we were able on our own to increase the numerical strength of CASOR fellowship. How did we do that? By making sure that mainly or 90% of students or the freshers that got admission into school are being rushed and reached out to be able to join our fellowship. And again, we turned the love garden into a prayer garden. We stopped by calling that place, that particular area, the love garden. It's now being known as the prayer garden. But CASOR brought out the best in me. I never knew how far or how I could fly until I joined CASOR. They brought out everything, both spiritually, academically, the best out of me. In the area of my academics, I was able to do well, and I graduated successfully. The Rock Solid Family is a place where every student can feel and confidently belonging. Their welfare attitude towards students are top notch. You cannot get it from any other fellowship. I love CASOR so much. I would really advise any student to do CASOR. I know CASOR plans their program according to the semester. They wait for the semester program to come out, then before they plan every of their activities for the semester. So it wasn't in any way clashing with students' time. So there was proper timing and there was proper planning. When there was time for fellowship, it doesn't clash with lectures or studies and other things. Really, I've found that most students, new students, newly admitted students, find it difficult to find their feet or to stand their feet when they get into school. So, it will be a thing of joy, or it will be a thing that will something that can also help CASOR members to reach out to these students on time when they enter, set their foot on the campus. When every other person talk to them, help them out. Some of them are confused, they don't know where to start from, both admission or their spiritual life. So it will be a thing of things, opportunity to still be a member of CASOR or a student. I'll be able to make sure that I reach out to these students, especially also their welfare as well. Yeah, the faith is still spiritually intact and strong. It's going to be in the long, and also to maintain that spirituality that God has given to each and every one of us. Yes, I'm still keeping and waxing strong in my spiritual life, but I'm growing higher and higher. It's a continuous thing. Spirituality is a thing of joy for every child of God and every born again Christian. Thank you, and God bless you. Have a good day.
My name is Engineer Ugoji Israel, a graduate of Polymer and Textile Engineering 2004. It all began 1999 when I gained admission to FUTO. It it was a very pretty experience because I was the first ever undergraduate in my family. So finance was a very difficult task. One involved in so many things to see how one can make ends meet while in school. You can imagine how difficult it was. I never for one day bought any handout, any textbook for my year 1 to graduation. It was photocopy all through, you can imagine. But upon all those things, God showed himself faithful. God showed himself faithful. Graduated. And one thing I asked God was I wanted to marry someone who also went to Futo and also someone who is a CASORite. So the day I was coming to collect my call-up letter, I had a voice telling me, turn to your left. The lady you will see will be your wife. Clear voice from heaven. I turned, it was success. I never had interaction with her all through the 5 years she was in her final year while I came to collect my call-up. So I walked up to her, we greeted, exchanged pleasantries. I told her this is what God told me. She laughed. Then from there we began to talk, and at the end, 4 years after, we got married. Today we are blessed with 4 children, 3 boys and a girl. We are blessed with our own house, worked in the bank, today having our own establishment, to the glory of God, and God has been faithful. One thing I will leave in this testimony is to let you know that when you serve God, because while I was in school, I served as organizing secretary. Engineer Amadegu handed over to me. I served as an organizing secretary. And once you serve God in school, God will never leave you alone without blessing you. This has been a testimony that has been all through ringing.
Hello everyone, I'm Uku Victor, one-time CASOR, right? CASOR for me was a lovely experience, Of notice, the leadership trainings I got while in CASOR, from year 1 as hall pastor, year 2 as evangelism secretary, as CASOR president, it was all a training process for me. My potentials were put under pressure. I was able to develop myself capacity-wise and intellectually. So what I'm doing now outside the school world is all leadership, and I got all of these trainings back there in CASOR. I was able to manage academics and ministerial capacity in CASOR with a lot of wisdom from senior friends. By God's grace, I left as the best graduating student in civil engineering, water resources option, and then I was on scholarship while as CASOR president, and a lot of activities in Futo ministerially. This was all the graces I imbibed as a CASORite. I married a CASORite too. So I learned love in CASOR. Hallelujah. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Antonio Corey, and I was a CASORite from 2011 to 2015. And I didn't really have any plans to join any fellowship per se, but I was invited to church, and I can remember in particular 2 ambassadors that came to visit me and invite me to church. Even after they've done the first invitation, they still came to my house to invite me to church, and that was so nice. But I didn't really still wanted to join, but I think, okay, let me mention their names: Sir Gang Neval and Ambassador Uche Agada. Ambassador Uche Agada, yes. Then he was the one that came again a second time and said, what was I interested in church, that I could join any unit, and he offered that I should join the ICT unit, and ICT was something I was interested in at the time. I just wanted to see, and I was fascinated by. So I said, why not? If I could serve God and enjoy my fascination, why not? So I joined, and that was it. And it was a good experience all through. Jabulani, the 2 Jabulanis we had while I was in school was something to behold. So I think that's a good impact. How did CASOR affect my school? Well, it helped me. I can't say, but it helped me. It helped me stay focused because school and God was the only two things I did in school, and I was better for it because it was a good distraction. I didn't really do much else in school, and I am happy at that outcome. My unique love for CASOR, I won't say it's unique because I didn't really get the chance to look at other fellowships because I didn't need to and I didn't even want to. So, but I think when I joined, it felt like home, and that was important to me. So there was no point. So that's why I loved CASOR. Any message to remember per se? Right now, all in my head is just all one big, not mixed up. Like that's become one huge message in my head. So I can't really remember one, but I know I can remember one because of the way it sounds, and I know I had to go and research it when I heard it. It was koinonia. Yeah, koinonia. I think it was Reverend Ingamaji, that I can't remember, but something like that. How did I manage school and church life balance? If I tell you I knew how I did it, I don't know. That would be a lie. Well, I think it was a good distraction for me. It was just something that kept me focused in school. I knew while I was in church, they will always tell us to also find time to read our books and do what we came here to do in the first place. So it was a good distraction for me, and I loved it, and it helped me per se. If I were to turn back the hand of time without changing anything, I don't think I would change anything. I just like it the way it is. I don't think I will not change anything. I like it. I like it. Okay. How am I keeping the faith now? I am still keeping the faith, obviously, and I thank God for the experience that CASOR gave me. Right now, I lead the unmarried people in my local assembly as a president, so it has helped me. I know I can trace that leadership skill I got back to CASOR because I was given my first position in CASOR. I was the assistant ICT coordinator, then I was now the coordinator a year after. So it helped me in my leadership skills. So and I'm using it now, and it's helping me keep the faith and improving me. So thank you. My name is Antonio Corey, and I am happy to have this opportunity. So God bless you.
Hello, fellow CASOR senior friends. I am Dr. Nathaniel Obasi. I graduated from FUTO 2005. I was CASOR organizing secretary in 2003 and the vice president in 2004. I am married to Chiamaka Obasi. We have 4 amazing children, and God has been faithful. In the days of FUTO, it was not easy. I had several challenges. My GP was very poor. I know I started with a GP of 1 point something. But God still helped me. I graduated well, and I was able to do my master's in FUTO. When I finished my youth service, I was praying and asked God, what should I do? God asked me to go back to FUTO for my master's. And when I was doing master's, I didn't even know I needed to score a particular GP to be able to be qualified to do my doctorate in FUTO, and that was 4.0 and above. However, when my GP was calculated, I had just 4.0 on the dot. God helped me. By the grace of God, in 2015, I finished my doctorate, and currently I work with National Open University of Nigeria. God has been faithful in the midst of joblessness in Nigeria. I know I was busy changing jobs, same with my wife. God has helped us thus far. It's not by our making. So I want to thank God for helping me in the days of FUTO. It was really lovely. I thank God for the people I met in CASOR FUTO who affected my life so positively. I want to bless the name of the Lord. Let His name alone be glorified. Amen. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Alison Kechi Confidence, graduate set of 2020, a member of the Victorious General. My story in CASOR. In fact, CASOR is my story. I can't stand anywhere to give a briefing about my success story without mentioning CASOR Futo. Seriously, CASOR Futo helped me. CASOR Futo shaped my life. CASOR Futo made me a strong, responsible lady. I'm the sixth child from the family of 7, and responsibility was far from my list. I never knew what responsibility was. I never thought I could be responsible for myself and others until I was made the assistant theatre director of CASOR Futo in my 200 level. And having been the first female to occupy that position, man, it was, tedious, and getting to meet members, know their needs individually, and getting to talk them into service and all of that really helped me, gave me boldness, because I used to be this very shy, timid, naive lady. I've always wanted to be at the quiet side where no one will even notice someone was. So CASOR Futo helped me, gave me that boldness, standing before your colleagues and you being their leader, talking to them, trying to negotiate with them and see how to build the theater wing helped shape my life. More also, I have this passion for young ladies. Like, that's my calling, that's my passion. So I didn't know how to go about it. It was just there, more like an idea. I didn't even know it was a calling, it was a purpose. So I was made the sisters coordinator in my 300 level, and some persons still know me as the crying sis-cod, because that day I cried my eyes out. I was like, God, of all these wonderful personalities here, how come you chose me? So it wasn't funny. But then God knew what he was doing. He knew better than us. He knew better than me. So I didn't know he was preparing me for the now. Yeah. I didn't know he was preparing me for the now. So that serving in that capacity made me get to know ladies, talk to them, know what's going on in their lives, coming into for those that were of age to be in relationship, getting to hear them talk to others and talk to us really helped shape my life. 2020, that was during the COVID-19, I organized an online WhatsApp group and a relationship seminar I organized, and the ideas, how it went, everything, the organization was just pre-knowledge from CASOR Futo. I was able to gather 200 plus ladies, and we learned together, and today they are glad. Testimonies, they keep sending in testimonies. More also, I never knew I was a good cook until when I was serving as the sisters coordinator. My president was asked, "Scott, who taught you how to cook?" And I was like, really? So my food, that meant a lot to me. I didn't know I could cook. So today, same privilege I enjoy serving as the sisters coordinator. I am the owner of my own kitchen, by name Dance Kitchen. I'm a caterer. I cover events, and all of those catering services. So just in case you're looking for who to contact for catering services, you know who to meet. Okay, CASOR Futo made me a strong lady. People see me and they say, "You're a strong lady, you're smart, you're good, I'll be like, me. No, it's not me. But as God may have it, God just equipped me with all of these attributes via his household, CASOR Futo. Long live CASOR Futo, long live SET 2020, long live the Victorious Generals, long live the alumni body. Thank you.
Good afternoon. A beautiful privilege to be doing this video. So how and why did I join CASOR? Before campus, I doubt if I had an idea of what CASOR, if I ever heard about CASOR stuff. So, and then I didn't have any particular fellowship in mind to join, right? But then I had met some CASORites during the rush, but that wasn't really what had impressed me to join. So my idea was to test different fellowships or different churches or religious groups, and then join after my probability analysis. And so there was this particular day in class that a friend of mine had told me that fellowship holds in our lecture hall in the evening. So it told me about 18 or 2, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll check it out, I'll try it out. And funnily enough, one of my roommates was a CASORite, but then I didn't really give so much concern to all of those things. So, but I decided that evening I was going to check. So since it was my lecture hall already, A1 newbie, I didn't really know much around the place, and I didn't want to risk it. So, but since this is my lecture hall, no problem, I was going to try it or give it a try. So Tuesday evening, I came. I didn't know the name of the fellowship I was attending. I sure knew that, okay, there's a fellowship that holds here. Let me go try it out. So, and then it happened to be CASOR. And I think I came in during the worship section, and it was amazing. It was a beautiful experience that evening. And right there, after the worship, prayer time, and all of those things, and I was impressed. I was blown away at what students were doing, because I've always enjoyed this idea of young people doing things for the kingdom. So I was really blown away. I loved the whole scenario and atmosphere, and right then I decided that I found a place to be in, so I didn't need to go around testing other places, right? So that evening on a Tuesday, I can't still remember, I wore a black shirt with a blue jean, right? So that was how I made my decision to become a CASORite in school.
Hi, my name is Amarachi Ugochukwu from Ebenezer Generation. I came to CASOR actually on my own. First time I was in CASOR was a handover service from the royal team to the Shekinah team. So I came to the house and I was very happy. I knew this is a house where I have to be. And Ebenezer Generation has been the best family I've had in CASOR in times of prayers and so many other things. They really impacted my life. One unique thing I love about CASOR is the word. I always look forward to the messages every Sunday. I go to the extent of even reading the program page ahead of time in expectation. My favorite program was Night of Power. The semester theme was Manifesting His Glory. It was Pastor Jude Destiny impartation service on a Saturday morning. It was great. CASOR helped me maintain a balanced Christian life even as a student, and I'm happy I was in CASOR. If I will ever be in CASOR again, I would love to bring so many people to come and share the same experience I've had in CASOR. I'm glad and I'm happy I'm CASORite. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Senior Ambassador Victor Uku. I want to appreciate God for his faithfulness over my life as a CASORite and even outside of campus. While we were in Futo, God gave us grace. Despite our busy engagements as CASOR officials, I was Evansec, I was president, I was hall pastor. Despite that, God gave us the ability to read up well. And I came out as the best student in my department, civil engineering, water resources engineering option. And that excellent testimony, that success testimony, attracted more students into CASOR in our years of service. It was a massive explosion. We want to appreciate God for that awesome grace to be academically excellent and also spiritually vibrant. Secondly, maritally has been awesome. God blessed me with a wonderful, beautiful, intelligent damsel I picked up in CASOR. So I always watch and pray. So I was watching. I was also watching, and so I saw Cynthia. And after campus, we got hooked up and we got married. Blessed with 2 beautiful kids, doing well as a family, touching lives and serving the Lord faithfully. God has been awesome in every area of life, financially and spiritually, in the ministry, in the businesses we run. God's faithfulness has been there. To God be all the glory and all the praise for making us to pass through CASOR as a training ground and giving us good things to be happy about. Thank you so much. Cheers, guys.